Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Doctor Who The Unquiet Dead live watch along. I'm so excited to be doing another one of these Christmas time Emily Cook watch alongs with all of you. This one, hashtag what the dickens, is the closest thing we get to a Ninth Doctor Christmas special. So I'm very excited to be here with all of you today. Looks like we have Lewis Frisbee, John Fisher, Boba Tennant, the K1 fan, aka Classic Doctor Who Years fan, Banjo Kazooie 59, Sonic Productions, and more in the house. Welcome to Alex as well. Everybody's talking about Christmas, which is lovely. Glad you're all here. Luke Bushell, welcome. Welcome. You started streaming just after the Doodle Bob song ended, Boba Tennant says. Well, that's good timing. Luke1296 says it's 4:53 a.m. here. Well, thank you so much for being up so early for this stream. Thankfully, the timing worked out for me. This is just, it's only 2 p.m. in the afternoon, so, I didn't have to set my alarm to wake up or anything, so that was nice. Everybody's talking about what they're excited for Christmas. Looks like Paracrazy123 is here as well. Welcome. Comment down below with what you're hoping to get for Christmas. What you're excited for about the holidays, and if you're going to see some family or whatever. If it's Zoom Christmas, whatever's going on, comment down below with what you're hoping to get for Christmas and how you're going to celebrate Doctor Who style. Whose books? Welcome. Won't be watching, but chatting. Nice. Welcome. Glad you're here. Good to see you all. How are we all doing? Luke asks, I'm doing well. Doing well. Just made some just ate some cranberry orange muffins that I made with my sister, Julia, who's in today's video. If you haven't seen it yet, the unboxing today, there was a bonus gift at the end from the incredible Ethan Anderson with a gift for Julia. So that was very exciting. But yeah, we just made some cranberry orange muffins, and those were good. Alex says, hoping my package with the season 12 collection arrives. Fingers crossed. Yes, indeed. Hope it arrives all in one piece and safely. Looks like we have T-minus 5 minutes before we start watching The Unquiet Dead. And I believe there was mention of some other gifts. Lewis is hoping for the Torchwood complete box set. That's cool. I need to get some Torchwood. Still don't have any of it in the collection. But that's exciting for you. The K1 fan says the Fourth Doctor time capsule. That's awesome. That's a brilliant set. That actually included Terror of the Zygons before it was ever released on DVD, so that was quite cool. I've been reading the Volume 24, The Complete History, which you saw me unbox today, and I'm about 52 pages in. I've read all about Planet of Evil, and now I'm on to Pyramids of Mars, so that's what I've been reading. Comment down below if you've been reading or watching anything lately for Doctor Who. Lewis Frisbee says the complete Torture box set and to see my family and having a Christmas specials marathon. That's exciting. Comment down below if you're going to do some sort of Doctor Who marathon for Christmas. The K1 fan says hashtag gifts for Julia. Paracrazy123 Banjo keeps server muting me. Oh, there's always something fun and crazy going on the server. That's great. Oh wow. Poor pair / Banjo. I don't know who to feel sorry for. For both of you. Great video earlier today. Thank you, Lewis. It was a lot of fun. And I hope you can tell I had more time to edit it, so there were more things like photographs and some B-roll and just different insets with my reaction and stuff. So it was nice to put something out. In kind of record time for getting an unboxing out. I filmed it on Tuesday, and so got it out for Saturday. So it was fun to get that out on time, but also with some more editing, which is kind of the difference when you're not posting every day for Whovember. T-minus 3 minutes, everybody. I hope you've got everything set up. Comment down below with how you're going to be watching this episode if you are indeed going to be watching it. I'm watching it on the complete first series, which it's a bit worse for wear, which is frustrating considering this was part of the limited edition series 1 to 6 DVD set, and that set is really not worth it. It's the casing for all the 6 box sets, which you could just get us a lot nowadays on eBay, it breaks very easily, and on the side there's a plastic insert. There's a plastic window that's press fit onto the front, and if you have a box set on the side, the edge of the plastic pushes up against the side of the box set, and so apparently the previous owner caused that to happen. So yeah, not a set I would suggest getting, but that is how I'm watching it. So I'm watching it on DVD. Comment down below. You might have the Steelbook, which looks amazing, or the Blu-ray. Whose Book says, seeing some fans getting their Series 7 Steelbook early. Mine is coming from Amazon on Monday, so it'll be worth the wait. Well, it definitely will be. That Steelbook looks amazing. I haven't seen anybody get it yet, but that I haven't been on Twitter recently that much. So Lewis says, I've been reading the Doctor Who magazine. That's awesome. I gave it a little flip through on my phone, and it looked really good. I'm excited to read it as well. Alex says, I'm doing a season 12 marathon. Nice. If it arrives in time for Christmas. Yep. Starting on its broadcast date. Ooh, that's fun. And this episode is the best Christmas special as well. Oh, well, of course, you're a Ninth Doctor fan. I can see why you would think that. That's amazing. I'm glad you get to, I hope you get to watch season 12 in time for your marathon and get it very, very soon. The K1 fan just going to get my VHS ready. Oh, wouldn't a custom VHS of this be fun? Oh my goodness. Luke says, I haven't watched it yet because I woke up 5 minutes ago. That's wow. Good. I mean, yeah, because it's very early for you. Wow. That's early. Thank you for being here. Whose Books? The other day I rewatched The Woman Who Fell to Earth. Nice. And The Ghost Monument because I was in the mood for some Whittaker. That's awesome. I've seen The Woman Who Fell to Earth 13 times. So I'm still, I feel like a 14th time would be a little too much, but it has been a while. So I feel like I just need to get over that so I can re-marathon some Whittaker. Sad face from John Fisher. Yes, this is not what you would like to see, especially for a set that's expensive. All right, press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sir Meowsalot joining just in time. Press play. Because there's a delay, I'm going to put press play in the chat. Starts out with lighting a candle. This whole setting kind of reminds me of Ghostlight, you know. Start now, Alex says. Get ready for a trip of a lifetime through Victorian London. What a great intro indeed. We've got a funeral. Luke says, I'm not watching. That's okay. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. It's my last week of school next week, Lewis Frisbee says. Same here, Paracrazy123 and Boba Tennant. Well, I'm glad that you guys will get to have Christmas break soon. Good luck with the last week. Oh my gosh. I hope you have a great Christmas break as well. Boba said, I just said I can only hear in one of my earheads on our screen share. Oh no. Lol, I'm watching a Christmas Invasion instead. Aiden Phillips is watching a Tenant special. Nice. Whose Books? I watched them 2 stories on that lovely Series 11 Steelbook. Ooh, but the artwork for the Series 12 Steelbook is better in my opinion. I totally agree. Oh my gosh, poor guy is getting attacked by somebody who's supposed to be deceased. Whose Books? I agree. The Series 12 Steelbook artwork is beautiful. Just beautiful. Better than many of the well, it's better than many of the other steelbooks in my opinion. Good idea. Maybe I should watch it too. Banjo says. Ooh. Aiden says because I love me some Tennant Rose. Nice. I'm a little bit wary about watching a Christmas special because I'm wondering what'll get picked for the live stream. So you don't want to watch like an episode on Friday and have it be live streamed Saturday. I don't know, maybe if you really like the episode, but I have a feeling Sir Meowsalot89 would watch the Happiness Patrol every day just for fun. So I know some people would want to do that with some stories. Same last week of school. Woohoo! Whose Book says, nice, nice. K1 fan, I'm going to do a Christmas marathon. Nice. And Philip says, my last week, but it's a week of exams. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Ooh, some green lighting. Can barely see this TARDIS. Makes it more mysterious. School ends 2 days before Christmas for me. Alex says, yikes. That's late. I'm sorry to hear that. John Fisher says, welcome to all of you not participating in the chat. We appreciate you being here. Incredible sentiment there. Absolutely. Thank you for watching. Do say hi if you want to say hi in the chat so we know who's watching. But thank you so much for for being here. We have, of course, Gwen from Torchwood featuring in this episode, which is very cool. The K1 fan is singing along with the Doctor Who theme. Boba Tennis says our screen share is now broken, so I'm just playing piano because I'm a piano master. That's awesome. I play piano as well. That's so cool. Surreal's letting out. I just watched Dragonfire, and Glitz was talking about the guy who runs Ice World. If he was a mortician, let's just say the corpses would keep their eyes open. And now this episode is on crazy. Aha! Nice little reference there. Lewis asks, oh wait, Pear Crazy says, I'm playing the kazoo. That's great. Oh, I'm sure it's harmonizing beautifully. Lewis Frisbee says, what are you hoping to get for Christmas? Well, I was kind of stumped for what I was going to ask for Christmas, because it seems like whenever you actually have something of a budget to buy Doctor Who stuff with, there are no deals. The deals go away. But when you have no money to spend, there are so many good deals. Part of the problem was I had some things lined up from a seller, Rare Waves, except they wouldn't have come in time for Christmas. So had to sort of rework the list. And then I saw an article by the merchandise.thedoctorwhosite.co.uk that the B&M sets that are available on the US Amazon have gone down from $40 a set to $25 a set, and went down even further to $19.99 a set. So I asked for quite a few action figure sets. So I'm looking forward to getting some of those B&M action figure sets for Christmas. So that's very exciting. So that's what I'm looking forward for Christmas. I had looked at some other things and they just didn't work out. Whose book says, I wonder if the Unquiet Dead was meant to air on Christmas Day, but the BBC knew that series 1 was the only series with Eccleston. Could be that. I think they probably had planned that far ahead. It certainly does seem like the closest thing to an Eccleston Christmas special, which is cool. Aiden says, I'm supposed to be doing mass revisions, but I'm too tired. Sometimes a break is just what you need. But I hope you'll be able to get that stuff finished. Dan says, obviously I have the Steelbook, but I wanted to sit at my desk this week, so I'm using the DVD on an old monitor. The remote needed new batteries, so I'm behind. We are 5 minutes and 40 seconds in, if that helps, but I know you have the Steelbook. That's amazing. K1 fan says, I have a soft spot for the Christmas Invasion. It's a fun one. You know, any Doctor Who story that just references The Lion King has to be a fun story. Hey, hello to Dan Johnson. Yes, of course, welcome. Aiden says, I play clarinet. We should start a Who Crew band. Yes. That's awesome. I also play some bass guitar and some harmonica. Not a lot of harmonica, but some. Boba can play the trumpet, so that's awesome. Alex, I very much approve of Rare Waves. Boba Tennis says, yes, they are a great seller on eBay. Highly recommend them, but I think they just opened their window for it could have arrived by December 18th to January 5th. So they've really, I think, widened their shipping window so that they can, so that they can, I think a lot of companies are doing that now. They're saying, oh, it'll take a long time to ship, and then it actually arrives sooner, but they're just covering their bases. Lewis says, I also play guitar. Who Crew band. Yes, my brother plays guitar. We need a Who Crew band. Alex says, I finished collecting McCoy, but I finished watching him. Wow, his era is magical and mysterious and amazing. It's the best out of the 80s era and the classic era. It is. I love the Seventh Doctor. He is so cool. And it's he's the only actor from Doctor Who that I've actually met, so we'll always have a soft spot for the Seventh Doctor. Dan says, I've asked for a new camera for Christmas for my Lego Doctor Who series. That's exciting. Congratulations. Aiden says, I managed to get a couple of B&M sets to open on Christmas. That's exciting. We'll both be doing some of that on Christmas. Luke says, I'm getting the Season 18 Region A Blu-ray. Nice. Congratulations. Whose book says, Alex, hopefully one day you will get some new series steelbooks. That would be nice. That would be great. Oh, I'd love a Series 9 Steelbook. Lewis, I also, oh, right, I guess got that. The K1 fan is almost up to 100 subscribers, so if you haven't subscribed, definitely do that. Check out their awesome channel. Maybe John can pop the channel link in the description. John says, I too enjoy shopping Rare Waves. Yes, I think, did you get me the Italian Time of the Doctor from Rare Waves? Luke says, I play guitar, but I'm trash. No, you're not. But I too am not too experienced on guitar. I can play a couple of chords, but I'm better on bass. But Boba was saying I was watching the 50th the other day, and wow, I was so happy seeing Tennant back. That was a lot of fun. It's a great story. Wish there were more classic Doctors, but it's an incredible story. I recently watched a movie called The Man Who Invented Christmas, and it's a really cool retelling of A Christmas Carol. And at first, I saw somebody, an actor, and I was like, oh, is that Charles Dickens? But he was just somebody who was introducing Charles Dickens to the stage. And I was thinking about it, and I looked on IMDb, and it was this same actor who played Charles Dickens in this episode. So I was like, that's why I thought he was Charles Dickens. But it was cool to see him in a movie about Charles Dickens, not playing Charles Dickens. Whose book says I'm getting for Christmas the B&M History of the Daleks, 3rd and 4th Doctor companion set. The B&M 2020 is complete. Nice. Looking forward to 2021 figures, but more hunting. Yeah, it is hard to track them down. Particular about the knocker upon the door. I love A Christmas Carol. Love that book so much. Boba Tennant, also in about 6 hours, I would have hopefully won the day of the Doctor on Blu-ray finally. Yes, you need that to complete your collection. Thank you, John, for posting the K1 Fans channel link. Aiden Phillips, you know, although Tennant is hardly in this episode, he's just good. Like it says a lot about what an incredible actor he is, that he's just 10 out of 10 at sleeping. He's just so incredible. Have you seen the, there's a little blooper where they like put a teddy bear underneath his arm and he just like opens one eye and cracks up. It's great. I saw that film last year. Dan Johnson says it was good but really strange. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It's a very cool, I think, twist on the classic story, and I liked it. There are quite a few Doctor Who actors sort of making cameos in it. I have a Twitter thread about it, but Boba Tennant says, "Oh, spoilers for The Mandalorian." That's so cool. I that's awesome. They announced like 10 spin-offs for Star Wars. I don't know if we have any Star Wars fans in the house, but I bet you're still reeling from all the trailers and announcements. Hello to Skytrap, ASMR. Welcome. You just recently got the David Tennant Blu-ray set, so congratulations on having that in your collection. John Fisher says, I don't recall if it was Rare Waves for that Blu-ray, but definitely others, Alex. Yep. It's a great seller. Pretty good prices, and I've had a good experience with them. Let's see. Pear says, everyone here can play all these types of instruments, but I could only play kazoo. Hey, I play kazoo as well. I watched Horror of Fang Rock yesterday. It was amazing. Luke Bushel says, I love Horror of Fang Rock. So good. Such a good story. Aiden Phillips says it's the iconic I'm gonna get killed by a Christmas tree scene. Boba Tennis says, John, you got the intro to the 3rd and 5th Doctors from Rare Waves. I did too. Nice. Lewis says, how did he win it? Honestly, the performance Tennant gives in Just a Look is just amazing. And Philip says, whose books we are currently studying A Christmas Carol, and we learned about Charles Dickens, and we watched this episode with my English class the other week because my teacher is a Whovian. It was the best day. That's amazing. What a great class that was. He's just an incredible doctor. Aiden Phillips says, I agree. Please sonic that like button. John Fisher says, let's show Alex how much we appreciate the live stream. Thank you so much. 12 likes currently. Really appreciate it. The doctor's just hijacking Charles Dickens' coach. This is great. I love A Christmas Carol. We listen to the audio reading of it every year. We have a Patrick Stewart reading of A Christmas Carol, which is great. We've got a Tom Baker reading of A Christmas Carol, which is also great. And there's another person we listen to who does it. I think is it Jonathan Winters? Yes, highly suggested. Aiden Phillips says, I would love to see Peter Capaldi play Scrooge. Oh, he would do such a good job. I need that. I need that now, Aiden. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I need that so bad. Oh my gosh. Alex says, this week has been quite sad. Oh, I've been bullied and mocked just because I love Doctor Who. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm still not in the mood, but I'm here to feel better. I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope that this helps. I know some Night Doctor will help you feel better, but I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. Dan Johnson says the thing that had me most excited the other day was the Fantastic Four film. There's a Fantastic Four film? I hadn't heard about that. K1 fan, Charles Dickens, this is my coach, the Night Doctor. Well, get in then. So great. Dan John says it's out. I read that. And says the other thing I'm most excited about is the new Red Panda film and WandaVision. Ooh. I haven't even I've caught up on all them. There was Marvel news, there was Star Wars news. To think this is Gwen pre-Torchwood. Or the actress. Ooh. Some creepy wind blowing through these halls. Say I'm not in. Just get rid of him. Oh boy, Rose is waking up. Some creepy sounds throughout the house. Oh boy. That person should not be alive right now. There's a knocker. There's a knocker. Oh my goodness. Whose book says I'm a Star Wars fan? I'm over the moon from all these amazing announcements. I bet there's so much going on. 10 spin-offs. Somebody posted on Twitter. Imagine if 10 Doctor Who spin-offs were announced in a day. How crazy that would be. Dan Johnson says, I was mocked for a bit for liking Doctor Who, but I started YouTube and really found I wasn't alone. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear you were mocked for it, but I'm glad that you found that you weren't alone. There's a lot of great WhoTubers out there, and a great WhoTube community as well. Oh, Rose is throwing a vase. Is it? I was going to say it was breaking and entering, but they technically kidnapped, so we'll see. Boba Tennant, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Couldn't tell from the Boba part. And Marvel fan, so the other day was so cool. I bet. Welcome to Scott. Hello, the K1 fan. Whovians are all one big family. Yes, they are. Dan Johnson says there's a line in Stolen Earth when they say that she's Gwen's relative. Yeah, they explained that. Aiden says, same with me, Dan Johnson. It really makes me feel happy to have discovered this community through WhoTube. Yes. Absolutely. Hello to Emerald. Welcome. Whose books? The people who bully us for watching Doctor Who, they probably don't know what it is, and we do. Yes, and they're going through some stuff, which I do not envy, but it's doesn't make it any easier. But yeah, Dan Johnson says there's also a running joke about how I had YouTube and was going to be the megastar. Oh, well, Dan, jokes on them, because all I ask is you remember us when you're TikTok famous. That's what I'm asking. You've been doing great with your reviews on TikTok. I try and like them, although some of the stuff I haven't seen yet, so I'll just like the review and head on. But I enjoy seeing your TikToks when they pop up. Charles Dickens trying to explain it away. Just been told to shut up by the Ninth Doctor. Immediately, this is a base under siege story. Whose books, like what 13 said in Kerblam, don't like conspiracy, don't like bullying? Yes. Some ghost stories being told right now. It's been good for business. Oh, Charles Dickens roaming the halls. About to get some evidence of ghosts. My. That beard, though, on Charles Dickens is great. Trying to prove that he's right. Dan says, thanks, Alex. Filmed my final one for Series 8 yesterday. Try to do more in the new year. That'll be awesome. Me too. Nathan Epley says, which Blu-ray should I get? The latest Baker season, Sean Pertwee, or John Pertwee, or Sylvester McCoy? That's a good question. There's a great documentary on the season 14 Blu-ray, but I mean, you're not going to regret getting this season 10 or season 26 one. So whichever Doctor you like more. But season 14 has some great bonus features. Yeah, that is weird, Scott. I don't know. I've checked. You're not like your your channel should be showing up there, but it's not. I see your comments, but I don't see it in the chat. Uh, whose books? If Susan ever returns, who would you like to play Carol Ann Ford, or the actress who plays her in the First Doctor Adventures? Oh, Emerald says Sylvester McCoy gets some season 26. It does have Battlefield on it, so that's a good suggestion. Whose books? If Susan ever returned, who would I want to play her? That's a good question. I mean, I'd love Carol Ann Ford to appear in Doctor Who one more time, so obviously that would be ideal. But Susan, oh, I don't know who I would want to play a different regeneration of Susan. That's a good question. Somebody who can act well. K1 fan, I got a lot of Doctor Who DVDs and Blu-rays this week, and next week something fantastic is coming. Ooh, that's amazing. Will you film like an unboxing or an update? Or have you done that already and I just haven't seen it yet? Emerald says, so it's going in HD. I mean, any season in the collection on Blu-ray is a good season to have on the collection in Blu-ray. Has anyone had their Series 7 Steelbook arrive yet? Aiden Phillips is asking. No, but that's because nobody would ship it to me, and it was all out of stock, so I haven't actually ordered it. But Aiden, I would love to know that as well. Who's gotten it? Is anybody getting anything in the Big Finish Christmas sale? Not much Doctor Who stuff and Christmas Big Finish Christmas sales. To be honest, I'm always frustrated because around this time of year, whether it's your Christmas budget or whatever, I always want a better sale from Big Finish than what we get. It's the Christmas Big Finish sales are a little bit lackluster, just because there's not that much Christmas themed Big Finish stuff, and I'm like, just discount like a bunch of the main range or a bunch of box sets, like a massive sale, and so many people would invest their Christmas budget in Big Finish. But there is a Christmas at Big Finish sale going on. So I don't know if anybody's checking that out. There's some stuff for free. There's some stuff for cheap. There's some short trips, a companion chronicle, Death in Blackpool, Eighth Doctor Adventure. That's a good one, as well as Relative Dimensions. Although I feel like those are really helpful and important to listen to in order with the series as well. But I digress. The K1 fan says, I will do an unboxing when this box set arrives, and I will film an update on the same day. Nice! Lewis says, I'm getting out of time on CD. Congratulations. That's amazing. Whose book says, I would like Sean Pertwee to play the Third Doctor. Yes. In the 60th anniversary, to pay tribute to his dad and get Patrick Troughton's son to play Troughton. He appeared in Last Christmas, I think. I definitely think Sean Pertwee should play the Third Doctor because he's got that family resemblance, and he's an excellent actor. I've seen him in Gotham. My Series 7 Steelbook's not arriving until Monday, but it will be worth the wait. Whose book says, yes, definitely looked amazing. I love how they had two artworks on either side. Scott says, go and check the almost 8-minute long Dalek Invasion of Telos, which is a Sylvester McCoy figure adventure. Oh, that's cool. Good to see you, Nathan. Thanks for stopping by. A Bad Wolf reference? What? So, I mean, this is the third episode. And Russell T Davies throwing in that reference. I want to get Dalek Universe, Dan Johnson says. So if that is on sale, it won't be, but that would be nice. Yeah, some of the amazing pre-orders, if they put those up on sale, that would be great. Because there's so much good stuff coming in 2021 for Big Finish. Pear says, Pear Crazy 123 says, Aiden Phillips, aka Hoovian Espresso, changed all our nicknames to, for example, Pear Espresso. Boba 10 is the Boba Espresso. It sounds like a coffee shop, like a really like a very crazy coffee shop lineup. That's great. I heard 7. Emerald says. Oh, Dan says, I think I'll get some 8th Doctor monthly adventures, though. Nice. Any 8th Doctor story is great because it's the 8th Doctor. But yeah, more 8th Doctor is always fun. Love the 8th Doctor adventures. Lucy Miller, seriously underrated companion. Banjo is Banjo Espresso. Wow, this is hilarious. What am I, the Espresso Guide? The Doctor Espresso Guide? Emerald says, wow, Patrick Troughton has 6 children. That is a lot of kids. A lot of kids. Oh, we've got a seance going on. The effects still work pretty well in this episode. I feel like they integrate pretty well. Got some whispering voices. Got mention of the rift. Let's see. Has anybody watched the finale of Daleks? I have not yet, but I'm excited to catch up on that. That was released this week, which is fun. Ooh, Charles Dickens is in shock. We love a good seance, Aiden Phillips says. Scott says the video's on the RoboDwarf, the Time Lord 101 channel, along with more content like the comedy series. This is me when I'm smart, an idiot, and ... But definitely check that out and see what Scott has been making on the RoboDwarf channel. Whose books? The big Finish stuff I'm getting for Christmas is The Last Adventures and Light at the End limited edition sets. Nice, because they had a sale on them. Getting the first Doctor Adventures Volume 1. Congrats! That's amazing. And Phyllis says, we love a good seance, how I start my morning with a daily seance. Oh my. Oh, okay. Okay. You're renaming me. Oh, you'll have to tell me what my name is now. Whose book's also getting Legacy of Time, the standard edition, limited edition version is hard to get. Yeah. Well, that's fun. A limited edition Big Finish CDs. Cool. Luke is Luke Espresso. K1 fan is I'm Q Espresso. Wow. That's great. I've only ever bought one limited edition Big Finish box set. And that was one that I sent to John Fisher because he's amazing. But that was, which one was that? Now I'm trying to remember. I'm confused. I don't think it was John will know. I think it was I've forgotten now. I'm confused now. I've got the light at the end of my head. I don't think it was that. Let's see. So we got some tension between the Ninth Doctor and Rose here, which is cool. She's standing up for herself. It might have been, yes, it was no, it was the Legacy of Time. That's what it was. That's what it was. I was like, it's classic and it's limited. John just said the Legacy of Time. Yes, it's limited. I was like, it's got the classic Doctors in it. What was it? But Lewis says, I went to wash my face today. I looked in the linen cupboard and I saw a Chase in Space Museum box set and the Faceless Ones DVD. Oh no! Did he find some presents ahead of time? Oh no! Seriously though, you can't. Seriously though, I can't. I'm getting a Dr. Donna yes, Dr. Donna no moment there. Whose books? I'll post a picture on Christmas Day of all who things I got. Can't wait to see what y'all get for Christmas on Christmas. Because I mean, just anything Doctor Who is fun. I mean, I will post them on my Twitter account. Whose book says, yeah, totally. It's a spaceship. It says the atmosphere, and it says. That's exciting, though. I mean, Chase in the Space Museum is a good box set. Some nice Hartnell there. Faceless Ones, nice. We're 31 minutes into The Unquiet Dead. Nice, Scott. Starring Peter Kay. One-off guest appearance in Doctor Who. Mr. Sneed. The Borg. Oh boy. Definitely a spooky Christmas tale, but a kind of Christmas episode nonetheless. There was one of the articles in Doctor Who magazine was about episodes that aired around Christmas and how they could have been more Christmassy. And I find that fascinating because, especially with the classic series, there's only one episode that aired on Christmas Day, and that was a Dalek's Master Plan episode. So, like, that's the only real Christmassy classic Doctor Who episode. But I'd love to know your thoughts on what the most Christmassy classic Doctor Who episodes are. I mean, I know Seeds of Doom is snowy for 2 episodes. The Kizamarinus is snowy. Ice Warriors, there's some cold episodes in cold settings, but I'm trying to think of a Christmassy Doctor Who episode from the classic series. But This is the Gauth effect. Works pretty well. I don't feel like that needs updating. The 10th planet, Lewis Frisbee. That's a good one. Yeah, nice and snowy. That's not quite so. That's a good one. Oh boy. There's now some orange Gauths. It's set near Christmas, Lewis says. Oh. See, that's a good choice, except it's also a sad one because it's the last first Doctor episode. But quite cool. It also ties in with Twice Upon a Time, so which is a Christmas special. What else could work? I feel like I don't really feel like there's many Christmassy Pertwee episodes. I mean, honestly, any episode that you enjoy watching is a great way to celebrate. Whose book says it's the Feast of Stephen is the only classic Doctor Who Christmas special. A Merry Christmas to all of you at home. Now, where's my brandy? What the first Doctor said. Yes, broke the fourth wall to say a Merry Christmas to all you viewers at home. And I love that they left it in. The Abominable Snowman, sort of Christmas. I like that. I like that. And it says the Feast of Stephen is the only canonical Christmas special. Yeah. Oh, some zombies. I was just typing that whose books Emerald said. Oh, nice. Oh boy. Charles Dickens running away. Come on, you can do it. Oh, but he's not escaping the Gelf. Oh dear. Getting Curse of Fenric vibes with these zombies. Oh, can you imagine a proper Christmas special for each of the classic Doctors? Maybe Warrior's Gate, Scott suggests. I could I can kind of see that, although I'd love your reasoning on that. Let's see, what else could I could see? Let's see about. Let's look on the TARDIS wiki. Let's see what we can find. Ninth Doctor already apologizing for bringing her into danger, bringing Rose into danger. Let's see. Right, let's see. Doctor and Christmas. Next, I'm seeing just a lot of Christmas Doctor Who episodes popping up in the article on the Wikia, but there are some books where they mention, I'm sure in the expanded universe is more mention of Christmas, but I've not seen Warrior's Gate. Why did I say that? Oh, no worries. The creatures are gaseous. Look at look at Charles Dickens figuring out the mystery, saving the day. Boba is apparently impressing everybody with how good he is at piano. That's awesome. Congrats. Oh boy. Everything is working. Ninth Doctor's speech. Oh no, not Gwen. Don't listen to Boba. He's possessed by Maglos, Bear says. Oh my goodness. Whose books? Warning there are spoilers. Oh. I've seen those pictures, whose books. I'm very excited if they mean what everybody thinks they mean. Oh. Or Gwyneth, that's the name. Oh goodness. Saving everybody else. Oh boy, oh boy. Big explosion. Wow. Rubble flying everywhere. The Ninth Doctor just made it out. Lewis has a new logo. Congrats. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. She didn't make it. Gwyneth. Okay, yeah, that is the name. Boba likes a cool new logo. Charles Dickens there with a lovely bit of dialogue there. Saving the world. Wow. Currently 40 minutes in to Doctor Who The Unquiet Dead. Wrapping up now. Still a nice fun goodbye scene with Charles Dickens. There were whose books. There were a lot of aliens in that prison scene in the trailer, and a lot of references. So I'm so excited for like the breakdowns that'll happen as Doctor Who fans just look throughout the episode. Aiden Phillips says, "I just realized my next YouTube video will be my 100th video. Congratulations! That's amazing. Oh, that's so exciting. Well done. That's no easy task. Congratulations. I am currently 371 videos is currently what I'm up to. Um, but my goodness, that's huge. Congratulations. I've never really done a like video milestone. I've never like realized it in time. So that's good. I wonder if you'll do anything to celebrate 100, but congratulations. K1 fan says, shame there was no more Charles Dickens in Doctor Who. We need it back. Need him back. It's one riddle after another. Who are you? Eccleston does such a good job with the emotion that you see in his eyes and his face. Aww. So encouraging. This is like the Ninth Doctor's version of Vincent van Gogh. It really is like Vincent and the Doctor, but for the Ninth Doctor, Charles Dickens. Give him one last surprise. Whose book says Charles Dickens did make an appearance in The Wedding of a Song in Series 6? I'd forgotten that. Oh, look at it. Disappearing. There we go. Charles Dickens laughing. That is crazy. Scott has 332 views on my videos total. Nice. I remember that being at that level. Oh my gosh. It's 332 views. Yeah, I probably put out several videos to get up to that. You know, oh, we got a UFO crash. That's it. There's the episode. Do you mean Van Gogh? Alex John says, yep, yep, Van Gogh. That's what I mean. Van Gogh, Van Gogh. On my Mo channel in 3 months, I got 30,000 views somehow. Wow, congrats, Boba Tenant. That's awesome. Well, that was The Unquiet Dead, the closest thing we have to a Ninth Doctor Christmas special and a fun little underrated Christmassy episode. That we don't tend to include in the marathon. So this was fun to watch with all of you in December, get into the Christmas mood. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you are. And thank you so much for being here. Keep growing your knowledge collection and connection, and I will see you in the next video. But first off, I want to say thank you to the K1 fan, aka the Classic Doctor Who's fan, Banjo Kazooie 59, Boba Tennant, John Fisher, Scott, aka Robo Dwarf 101, and Whose Books Emerald. To John Fisher as well, thank you all for being here. Paracrazy123, Lewis Frisbee, anybody else I've forgotten, Luke1296, and Luke Bushel. Got so glad you guys could all make it. Thanks so much for being here. Banjos, thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Keep growing your knowledge collection and connection, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!